Okay, this is my review of the UHC MP5-SD3 submachine guns. It's a pretty popular spring gun, so let's get right to it. You open the box, you have a gun, silencer, magazine. Quick thing, I bought a spare magazine. I would recommend you do too, because each one only holds 20 rounds. And the box has enough room for 2 magazines, so you don't really, you don't have to worry about transporting them. Silencer, I'll explain how to install and the function of that later. And then here's the gun itself. A couple things about the gun: pretty low metal content. Only metal parts are charging handle, the sling mounts, the rails for the stock, which I'll explain about later, and the magazine ejection tab. First, about the stock, it's to get it out, what you do is right here, this thing, you move it to the side, and the thing comes out, and it'll lock back into place when it's fully extended. Same thing to get it back in. Yeah, it's pretty sturdy. I mean, when you pull it out, it will wobble a little bit, but it won't break. Believe me, I've dropped this gun on pavement, and though it does have a lot of give and wobble, it's actually very sturdy for a cheap spring gun that only costs like $30. Charging handle right here. This is how you cock the gun. It's very powerful. Not powerful, but when you pull it back, it's not too hard. And another thing I really like about this gun, the charging handle is metal, and so it screws into the gun, so it's very secure. And it will unscrew itself before it breaks. So like if it's about to break, it'll kind of detach. You can just screw it back in, so that's good. So it's hard to break this. You would have to be trying to break it. Magazines really quick, just loading them. You take here this little tab, you just pull it down to the bottom. Oh, that's my fault. Locks into place. Pour BBs into here until you can see them at the top. Load it into the gun. And then this little button right there at the bottom of the gun, you just press that. I think it has to be like, yeah, there you go. You press it, and you'll hear a snapping sound, and that puts pressure on the BBs, so they're flowing up into the gun. If you don't do that, they'll just kind of rattle around in there. Yep, so this is the magazine ejection tab I was talking about right here. You just push it in, and then pull the magazine out. Another thing I like about the SD6 MP5, it's got a good grip. You can see this ridge here. Naturally contours to your hand, to your thumb, so you grip it like a pistol, but it's a rifle. And right here, you have a little, I guess, wavy grip up here, and that feels good. It's good for a stable firing platform. Silencer. The thing about the gun, it's very inaccurate if you just shoot it without the silencer. It's very inaccurate if you put the silencer on and twist it into place. What you want to do with this gun, you want to put the silencer on, but do not twist it into place. Leave it untwisted, so if you wanted to, you could just pop it out. I don't know why, but for some reason when you do this, it becomes like twice as accurate, and there's virtually no curve. Yeah, I'll just take that out for the sake of keeping the gun in the frame. Yeah, so that's about it. Sights, you can, they're definitely made for CQB. They're not made for long range. You can adjust the aperture, but it's not the hood sights. It isn't necessarily a circle. It's just a little dip, and you line that up with the sights up here. It's not too exact. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you get the gun, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's got a rail for mounting some optics, but it has kind of a weird rail. So if you want to get a scope, you need to get some special rails for it. And yeah, it's just about it. Thanks for watching.